Hey, what's up everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca, and this is Cruise Wars!
Cruise Wars!
Cruise Wars Volume 5. Alright guys, we're back. It's a new week, it's new topics. It's Cruise Wars, where we go to war each week over the hottest topics in cruising. Yeah, so if you're new to the show, what we do is we have 8 topics. That's 9.
That's 10.
We have 8 topics. We're already debating over my fingers. We have 8 topics. We put them in a bowl. We draw them out randomly. That bowl. And we argue either for the topic or against the topic.
Yeah.
We'll go through 3 topics tonight. We have 5 old topics, and each week we add 3 new topics. So the first thing to do is to go through the topics. Do you want to go through the old ones or the new ones, Jenny?
I'll do the old ones if you'd like.
There you go. The old topics for you, young lady.
Thank you. Is it okay for 18 to 20-year-olds to use the adult-only areas? Should comedians use vulgar language in the adult comedy shows? Should the cruise line tell you when to check in? Should there be a topless deck? Ooh.
Topless.
Should you tip extra?
Extra. Those are the topics we've been working with. Here's 3 new topics. Should you book excursions through third parties and not the ship? Should the cruise lines allow bottled water in your carry-on? Or at all? Should you be able to bring bottled water on? And the third new topic, should crew members be allowed to use the common areas? 3 topics we will pick out tonight. First we have to get the die out that determines whether we're arguing for or against. Mixing them up.
I think that's good. We're already debating.
We're already debating. All right, Jenny. I went first last week. You get to go first this week.
Ooh, okay.
What's it gonna be?
So that means it's age before beauty.
No. Yes. Oh wait.
Yeah.
You're both beautiful and older than me.
Oh. Okay. Is it okay for 18 to 20-year-olds to use the adult-only areas?
Ooh, I've been waiting to get to this topic. Roll the dice. 1 through 10, you are for it. 11 through 20, you are against it.
Okay.
The number is
5.
You are for allowing 18 to 20-year-olds to use the deck. 1 minute on the clock. Your time starts now.
All right. So 18 and 20-year-olds, yes, you should be allowed in the adult-only area. If you're old enough to vote and old enough to go into the military, you should be able to utilize the adult-only areas as well. You get to relax, you get to just chill out, and you're an adult. So yeah, come on, let's join me over in the nice little quiet area. I just think that they should be allowed. I yield back my time.
Put 1 minute on the clock, Jenny.
Really? You don't think 18 to 20-year-olds should be allowed on the adults?
Am I on the clock?
Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
All right. Go.
I am so sick of everybody just trying to bend the rules, break the rules. On the adult-only areas, it says right on the sign, 21 and older. It doesn't say 19 and a half and older. It sure doesn't say 18 and a half and older. I think the whole point, you can barely tie your shoes when you're 18 years old. I don't want some snot-nosed kid that barely graduated high school out there interrupting my adult-only time. They're not going to be able to gamble in the casino. They're not going to be able to drink alcohol. They can barely smoke cigarettes. I do not want them infringing on... Look, we raised 6 kids, and part of the thing about cruising is they're not going to be in the same place we are. So, no 18-year-olds. No, I guess we do have kids that are over 21. I still wouldn't allow them to be in my personal Serenity adult area on the ship. So, no. If it says 21, it's 21. It doesn't say 20.
Your time is up, blah. Done.
Follow the rules, people. I can keep going till the noise stops, right? Follow the rules.
You're done, sir.
Follow the rules. So sick of this rule breaking.
But I'll be able to protect you.
Topic number 2. What do you think? Should underage folks be allowed in the adult-only areas? Leave a comment below. This is interesting. Topic number 2. Should the cruise line tell you when you can check in for your cruise? The
Roll
old
the
20-sided die. Number 1, it says I am for the cruise line being able to tell you when to check in on your cruise.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, go.
Of course, the cruise line should be able to tell you when to check in. Like what are you going to do? Have 4,000 people show up at 10:30 like, hey, I'm ready to get onto the cruise. It's not possible. It doesn't make sense. The whole point of the staggered check-in is to make your check-in process more orderly. 4,000 people are going to hit the Lido deck at once? 4,000 guide burgers are going to go out at once? Come on. It's common sense that you can't check everybody in at the same time. People out there that are upset because the cruise line's telling you when to check in because you waited till the last day to do your online check-in and you got a 1:30 or a 2 o'clock check-in time, that's on you, buddy. Suck it up, Buttercup. I can't help it that you didn't fill out your thing. I can't help it that you waited till the last minute. Sorry, you're gonna have to wait 3 hours to get on the ship because everybody cannot check in at the same time. Of course, the cruise line should tell you when to check in. I yield back my time.
That's good because you didn't have any left.
Follow the rules, people.
Stop it. Your time was up.
That's my theme for tonight. Follow the rules. All right, Jenny, you are going to argue some ridiculous why you should be able to just check in whenever you want. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
1 minute on the clock. Your time starts now. Go.
Okay. I mean, I should be able to just go down there at 8 o'clock in the morning and get online. First come, first serve to get on that ship. Yeah, I want a guy's burger as early as possible. I pay for that first day of cruising. I have to make my travel arrangements. So if I want to get there at 8 o'clock in the morning to get on that Lido as quickly as possible, that's what I want to do. And you know what? Maybe I bought the last cabin on the ship, on a sold out ship. And guess what? I'm helping out the cruise line and I'm going to be penalized because I can't go in and check in online. No! I need to go whenever I want to get down there and when I'm ready. I shouldn't have to wait till 1 o'clock in the afternoon because I bought the last cabin. That's insane. Yeah, I want to be able to make my own check-in time. I'm done.
So you're one of those people?
Yeah, I am.
Ugh. I'm glad your time's up.
All right.
What do you think? Check
My
in.
blood pressure is
It's
boiling.
starting to
Let's
boil.
move around a little.
It only happens like that when you're wrong. Hashtag Team Tony.
No.
What's the third topic,
What is
Jenny?
the third topic? Are we ready? Should crew members use common areas?
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Just to set up the scenario, there was some brouhaha because a paying customer saw the crew member eating their lunch at the Lido buffet as if they were a regular customer too. So I believe it's that kind of scenario that this hot topic stems from. So roll the die, Dan. You gonna be for it or against?
I'm for it.
You are for crew members being able to use the common area. I get to argue against it. I'm so excited. All right, are you ready?
I am ready.
Unlock your phone. Unlock the timer, Jenny, with your magical thumbprint. All right, 1 minute on the clock. Your time starts now.
Of course crew members should be able to come up to the regular decks when they're not working. They keep them clean all day. They keep the food stocked. They make sure that we have towels on the Lido deck by the pool. Come on. Of course they should be able to utilize what they're keeping clean. It's like if you're working in a restaurant. Should you not be able to go visit that restaurant when you're off the clock and have a nice meal just like everybody else, absolutely they should be able to. They should be able to go into the casino and hang out if they're not on the clock. Yeah, I totally agree that they should come into the common areas, the crew members. They're the ones who make it clean and they keep up, they keep everything stocked. Yeah, they should be able to utilize everything on the ship just like we are. I'm done. Because I think that's ridiculous.
You would.
My time is up anyway.
Your time is up. Give me 1 minute.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Team Tony.
Yes.
Go.
So this is my strategy. I'm not big on people, right? And so on those days that we go to some crazy tropical island in the Bahamas or in Jamaica or the Caribbean or something, I love it when the ship is empty. And so I don't want to go to some common area like the Lido buffet or say a sit-down restaurant and see the help, okay? I'm paying for an experience that doesn't include eating with the guy who cleans my room. I believe that somewhere down in the bowels of the ship, they feed the crew. And I believe that they have their own places to hang out. Look, I'm not going down and drinking at the crew bar. Why is the crew coming up and drinking at the Tony bar? That's what I want to know. It's my cruise. Did they pay to go on vacation? I don't think so. They're getting paid. Why
Done.
are they eating?
It's over. No
Where
more.
I'm eating.
No more. You're done.
How about this? Let's follow the rules. That's my theme. Let's follow the rules.
Okay.
What do you think? Are you going to lose your mind if you see the crew eating at the
Gonna lose my mind.
Lido buffet? Those are the 3 hot topics this week, and like we always do, we're going to switch over and tell you what we actually think about those topics. Remember, this is all in good fun, that we challenge ourselves to argue both sides of the issue regardless of whether we are for it or against it. That's part of the fun of Cruise Wars. If you have a hot topic that you'd like to see on Cruise Wars, you can leave that in the comments below. I think we're going to tell you guys how we feel about these topics.
All right, the first topic was, is it okay for 18 to 20-year-olds to use the adults-only areas? I believe that the adults-only areas are set up for a reason. To be quiet, relaxing. It's called the Serenity on Carnival. I just don't think that 18 and 20-year-olds, I just don't think that they should go there.
So for me, when you're 18 and 19, you can serve in the military, you can vote, but you're still essentially a teenager. And it could be because we're older now, but for me, I think 21's a good age. It's tied to alcohol consumption. So I think having a place on the ship that's for adults only, where there's a bar and a place to hang out, I don't think that if you're under the drinking age, you should be there. There's plenty of other places on the ship. So I'm going to, I've heard the argument that, well, that's just my kid, my older kid, and they're fairly mature. I think it's fine, but I think if everybody else, if everybody gets to make that exception, then you kind of lose the integrity of the 21 and older. So for me, I'm saying, sorry, young folk, you can't come to the adults only section.
Sorry. Should the cruise line tell you when to check in? Absolutely. Because then, if not, you're going to be waiting forever.
It's a logistical nightmare. I do think, though, I think you made a good point, Jenny. Like, say that you were late to the booking and maybe a cabin came open and you did help fill up the ship. I think maybe if you're late and you do something like that, I think they should give you a better check-in time.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be penalized for that, but I don't think there's any way you could just leave it wide open. I think you got to have some sort of organization to it. So, yeah.
Should crew members use common areas?
It doesn't bother me, especially on sea days. Like if there's plenty of space and people are off the clock, you might as well get to use the nice parts of the ship. To me, there's plenty of space. So
yeah, and I agree. If they're off the clock, come on. And we don't know what that situation was on the Lido. you know, maybe there was plates all over on the tables and they weren't being bussed. And then they saw, you know, an employee just sitting there having their lunch off the clock. I mean, you know, sometimes that happens.
Yeah, I people lose their mind over the craziest
Yeah, I
things.
mean, that's just, I don't know.
All right, guys, that's Cruise Wars number 5. If you like what we're doing here,
Cruise Wars!
Cruise Wars!
Cruise Wars!
Consider subscribing to the channel. There's information below on our social media. Come over to the Lido Loca cruising community on Facebook and hook up with some good fellow cruisers there. We are going to get out of here.
Yes.
We will see you guys next Saturday for Cruise Wars number 6. Please leave your comments below. Leave some new topics for us. And until the next time,
We'll see you on
Cruise
the
Wars!
We'll see you on the Lido.
You just got to follow the rule. We'll see you on the Lido.
That's the rule.
Team Tony. Bye.
Bye.